Hey everyone, it's Nancy, and I got several requests asking me how I made these flowers and then the one with the tulle in it. So I thought I would show you really quick how I did it. They're really easy. There's a couple of different variations that I made. You can use virtually whatever dye you have to create these, and they're really super fun. They don't take a lot of time. And this one's purple and black. These look like they're blue, but they're purple. This one, I love this one. This one is denim and lace. And then this is my favorite one. This is the one I'm going to show you how to make. It's denim and lace. Isn't it fabulous? The doily in the middle. Miss Annette made those. So let me just tell you a little bit about some of the things you're going to need. For the base of my flowers, for the back, or what I secure them to, I use the grunge board shapes packs. The circles in here are great sizes, and I can just punch them out, and they give a lot more stability to the flowers rather than just cardstock, especially if you want to make it in, for a pin or for a headband or whatever like that, a wearable piece. I made this flower, this one, using the Holtz Alterations die, the Tattered Florals, which not everybody has this. So to show you that you can use really any die, I've also created it using this. So for that one, I made this one with that other Sizzix die. So just really super easy. What I do is you take your fabric and you cut it using your die. And this is just denim, old pair of jeans I just cut up. And what you're going to do is you're going to flip it over so that the outside of the fabric, the darker part, is like in the palm of your hand and the lighter part is here. And all I do is I take some glue. Well, that glue gun's not ready yet. I take some glue. Doesn't look like this one is either. And I just smear it on there. And then I just fold it in half. Okay, just fold the flower in half and press it down. Then I put a line of glue going up and down like that, and then I fold it in half. So that's 2 folds in half so far. Then I run another piece of glue like this, and I fold it in half a third time. So that gives you your one piece for your flower. And sometimes one part of it will open like that. Just put a little piece of glue and just fold it back over. So just depending on which way you fold your flower, is you might have that. So there's your petal, okay? Now, you do the same thing with your lace or your tulle. But when you're doing your lace or your tulle, you don't have to glue each time you fold it. So you can go ahead and fold it all up and then put your glue and then squish it between your fingers, and it'll hold all the layers, okay? So that's pretty easy. Now, to assemble the flower, all you do is you take your base, whatever piece you're going to use, and I'm going to sit down. I've been standing, so I'm going to sit down so I can do this. But you're going to take your base, and you're going to take your flower folds that you've done, and then with this one I'm using lace. I'm not going to do a tulle one. I'm doing another lace one because I love it. And these parts right here are longer, so I snip those off just to trim them down a little bit. You don't have to, but I just need it to be a little shorter. So I'll just snip these pieces off just to shorten them a little bit. I can't see the camera, so I really hope I'm in frame and you can see what I'm doing. But again, you don't have to trim them. It's completely up to you. And Jasmine's going to find out what's flying across the room, because when I cut them off, they're going off the end of my desk. so the dog wants to know, what is that? Okay, so I have my 6 pieces here, and I'm going to do the same thing with the lace. I'm just going to snip just a little bit off that little triangle end. Just however much you want to trim it down. Just make sure you don't trim off all of the glue or your flower will come unraveled, okay? So now that we have all of our pieces, it's super fast. You're just going to add, I take the flower and I decide which way I want facing up. This way looks more layered. This way looks just more flat. So I'm going to add some glue on the side that just looks flat. And I'm going to put it on my circle. And then I'm going to take a lace piece and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to try to squish that lace up as close up in there to that other flower as I can. Okay? And then you're just going to repeat the process, just adding your denim and then your lace, going completely around the circle, or fabric, you know, whatever you're using. These are great really with any fabric. You can't really go wrong with these. They're great little flowers. You see how quick it's going? I'm just going to throw that down there. Well, little string pulled it off. Sorry about that. So again, just continue to go around your circle, filling it up. Super quick and easy. So there, once you have them there, you can kind of adjust your petals and puff them up or however you want to do it. And then you want to create your center. And for the center of this one, I think I'm going to use this fabulous crochet flower by Miss Annette. She makes such beautiful crocheted pieces. If y'all haven't checked her out, please be sure to. She's Charmful Delights here on YouTube. Just going to stick that flower on there, press it down into that glue, and I kind of filled that center of where the flower is really well before I put that crochet piece in there, and it will also help to make sure all your petals are secured. So see, that's great just the way it is, but you know, you gotta have bling. So we're just gonna take, let's see if this is the size I want. I'm gonna try to nest that bling piece down inside that flower. A little too far this way. But there you go. There's a little flower. Now how quick and easy was that? So super fast. And again, you can use, you know, whatever you have, whatever you like. To do this one from the other Sizzix dies, from the Flower Layers number 3. Now when you cut it out, the petals, they look like this. And I really wanted them longer so that I could, you know, really flare that up. So just go in between your petals and just snip it and just make those petals longer. Just make sure you don't go into that center. So just snip it all the way around, and then it'll help your flower be a little more playful. So, and you would do this flower the exact same way. I folded each flower up so that it's like this, and I would just glue them around in the circle. So really quick, really fast, really easy. I am really loving the look of this denim and lace. So I'm pretty sure you'll be seeing more denim and lace flowers from me. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know. Bye.